What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Commander Awesomeness, and if you're new to this channel, please feel free to leave a like and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're on the road to 200 subscribers now. We have it 150 just this morning, actually. So thank you guys so much for the support. It truly means a lot to me. And tonight I will be simulating the Chicago Bears versus the Indianapolis Colts. The Bears are 0-2 on the season. Meanwhile, the Colts are 1-1 on the season. This is gonna be an interesting game. But yeah, we're gonna jump right into the action. We're gonna be upgrading some guys, and then looking at the rankings, and then we're gonna jump right into the simulation. Just the usual. So let's do this thing. Also, sorry for no video yesterday. I wanted to spend some quality time with my brother. We got to watch a movie, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, actually. It was pretty decent, but yeah. I recommend you guys to check it out. It's pretty good. Anywho, let's do this thing. We are so back, baby. Let's go. Upgrade players. Alright. So the only guy that the Bears are gonna need an upgrade for is gonna be Jalen Jones. He'll be in 68 overall. Very solid there for him. Okie dokie. And then we're gonna go over to the Colts. Let's see what they're gonna need here. If they need any upgrades, which it looks like they do actually. They do. They will need an upgrade. All right. Dope. Alright. So the only upgrades that they're gonna need is gonna be Bernhard Raymond, who'll be in 83 overall, and Anthony Richardson, who'll be in 75 overall. So some very solid upgrades there for them. Love to see that. And then we're gonna look at the rankings. Let's see. So the Colts have the Bears are the number 14 offensive league. Meanwhile, the Colts have the number 5 offensive league. Defensively, the Bears are the number 6 defensive league, and the Colts have the number 13 defensive league. So defensively, this is gonna be most likely gonna be a low scoring game, but I'm actually gonna go with I think the Bears might actually have a shot. But mainly because I don't know, man. Like, this might be a bad game, but we're still gonna simulate it because why not? Let's do this thing.
Today, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Chicago Bears.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we take a look at the Colts center. It's the first weekend of autumn and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Colts heading out for the first time behind their 22-year-old quarterback in his second season now in the NFL, Anthony Richardson.
And the guys on the other side of the ball know they'll have to be on their toes. And it's obviously not just the passing, but the running element that makes him dangerous. He ran for over 100 yards in that game last week, so keeping him contained will be a big emphasis for this defense.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Richardson working from the gun. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Richardson to the air on 1st down. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down. The Colts are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
Meanwhile, Richardson's throw pulled in by Woods. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 32-yard line. Now Richardson. Looking for Woods again, and he finds him. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and a yard. And Richardson looks to throw once more. And that's caught by the tight end, Branson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 2nd and 5. You're motioning left. That's Pittman. Now here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give to Taylor. And he stopped immediately there. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Richardson looking to throw this. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Gay's kick is good, and the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. Decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well, so your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game, They can't wait to get started again.
So the Bears ready to go on offense, and it's the #1 overall pick leading them out, the Heisman Trophy winner from USC, Caleb Williams.
And not the start that anyone really wanted. Maybe expected, though, 0-2 to begin. But that happens when you have a rookie quarterback. There are going to be some growing pains. But what I like is, around this team, the players, the coaching staff, all of them keep emphasizing how much they believe in him, and they expect the results to show themselves soon.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now it's 2nd and 10. They will run straight ahead with Swift. He gets away from one. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Throwing is Williams. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Anthony Jennings able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. On the option to give to Swift here. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. To the air on 3rd down is Williams. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Juju Brents. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try to pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here on the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn it into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Richardson out of the shotgun. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards. But instead, offense out there. They're going for it. Trying to punch it in with Taylor. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. They run once more with Taylor. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And not much running room. Down to the 32. 3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 18. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also moved the sticks.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Richardson. Pass out left, caught by Woods. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. And Richardson back to throwing. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
And he picks up the 1st as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Richardson looking to throw. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And everyone on their assignment defensively there as he'll be taken down behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they're going to give up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Well, let's shine the spotlight on the former Georgia Bulldog, DeAndre Swift, who's set to begin this next drive. And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong. Only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. And the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep. And I remember the offense coordinator saying, that's our identity, that's our bread and butter, that's the basis of our offense. We got to get that down right here, right now. I think we're seeing some of that in this running game here.
So did you not get that down, and that's why you were moved to the defense, or what?
I don't know for that reason, but I do know I saw a couple of guys throw, and immediately they were saying, you know, you need to learn how to backpedal.
Hey, you turn into a heck of a DB, though, partner.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working out of the gun, Williams. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw is Williams. He'll get this to the longtime Charger. It's Keenan Allen. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 6-0 our score after 1. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll try and run here with Swift. And Swift is not going to get there as they stop him short of the yellow line. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a 1st down.
Well, we got beefeaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That line's not eating tofu, I'll tell you that much for free. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. Well, the Colts now, they're ready to get the football back. And their 2 drives thus far both led to points, albeit both field goals, so the lead just 6-0, but the ability to move the ball is evident.
Well, that's, heartening, as they say, but it's not what they're about. What they're about is putting the ball in the end zone and putting 6s on the board. So if you're the offensive coordinator, you like what you're doing, but you don't love it. You got to find a way to ring that bell. Then you can have a little self-satisfied grin. Right now, a little more determination is needed.
On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. Connecting over the middle with Downs. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Richardson. This taken in by Downs. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts 1st down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line. Downs going in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now with 2nd and 6. Again, it's Taylor. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Play action. Now Richardson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now it's Richardson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Credit that sack to Travis Jones. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
And this offense on third down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop it.
And we clearly saw right there why the Bears went out and got Montez Sweat last season. He's a player who appears to be on an upward trajectory, and plays like that are certainly a big reason why.
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. But now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know. It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 52 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Once again, it's Swift. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Play action. Now Williams. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Khalil Herbert. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Williams. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. To the air, Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 16. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
For many people, that's not your standard play call in that 3rd down situation. But for so many offenses, they just want the ball in the hands of their playmakers in open space. And after he caught it, he did a nice job picking up the 1st down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Give him another one right back to Allen. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. DeAndre Swift, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Well, we have seen the stiff arm get a bit of renaissance here in recent seasons, and that was pure strength there as he forced his way into the end zone.
And when you think of guys who use the stiff arm so effectively, I go back to guys like Earl Campbell, Walter Payton, some recent guys like Marshawn Lynch. Let's go to the Wayback Machine. Bronco Nagurski, he dealt out a wicked stiff arm.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offensive coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe something to press it a little bit. This might be the case. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And now off to the races, down the right side. Jonathan Taylor, and he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. 101 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first down. Boy, Curley stands second in the league in rushing, and runs like that are a big reason why, heck, runs like that might get into first.
And when you've got goals in front of you, if you're second and you want to be first, that type of running gives you something to shoot for and hopefully attain.
On first down, Richardson. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
First carry now for Trey Sermon. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. Taylor is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown.
And the thing you have to love about Jonathan Taylor, he's a shifty speed guy most of the time when you hand him the football. But he's not coming off the field when you get down near the goal line because he's as tough and gritty as they come. And he finishes things off here by getting into the end zone.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. And he puts this one through as the lead moves to 13-7. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Let's shine the spotlight on the former Georgia Bulldog, DeAndre Swift, who's set to begin this next drive. Now, the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space. and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with a run so far. J.C. Jackson normally in coverage, this time coming up and making a stop behind the line of scrimmage. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, here's Williams. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Williams. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. I mean, what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 13. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Colts pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Williams. He'll get this complete to the rookie from Washington. The Bears moving hastily in the hurry-up offense. Williams to the air on 2nd down. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Well, mistake there by the offense, Charles. They tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick 6.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tabbed as one of the best in the league the prior season.
Gay is on for the point after. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6 And now the kick is away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Well, let's shine the spotlight on the former Georgia Bulldog, DeAndre Swift, who's set to begin this next drive. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game. On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And down he'll go at the 25. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, it's still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead, should they so choose. 1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Here's Richardson to throw. Left side, he finds Pierce. And they get him down now before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Back to the air with Richardson. Over the middle, into the hands of Woods. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So the PI decline, and that'll give them a fresh set of downs.
And when you scout tight ends, one thing you want to know, just how strong they are. And we saw it in evidence there. He was able to fight through all the contact and still secure the football.
No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Operating from the gun, Richardson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And Gay knocks this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. We saw former rushing champ Jonathan Taylor be a big-time factor in that first half. He's already over 100 yards rushing for the game and has a touchdown run as well.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
Williams to try again on 2nd and 10. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Williams. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on to kick it away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and that will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Colts to take over. They were losers to the Packers a week ago, but they've got the lead right now here as they come up on a 1st and 10. To start the drive. Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first it's good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
From the gun, it's Taylor. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Well, number 1 on the list of things not to do when you're up 3 scores in the 3rd, that right there, give the football away.
I love when you speak like that. You know how doctors talk about taking the Hippocratic Oath, first do no harm? You just did the football-cratic one right there. Don't give the ball away when you have a lead that you can lock.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. Back to throw. Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return, and the Bears take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
In motion right comes Allen. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. A gain of 3, second down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Swift going to try up the middle. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun, Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 45-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
On first down, here's Williams. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. They'll look to throw again. And this is going to be incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. 1st and 10, it's Richardson. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. From the 20, here's the 2nd and 5. On the handoff, Taylor. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Now Richardson. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a first down. Richardson looking to throw this. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Second down and 3. Now a give to Taylor. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 115 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Operating from the gun, Richardson. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Well, this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. Quick slant caught by Pierce. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 20-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Sermon. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Second down and 4. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
To throw is Richardson, operating from the gun. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Anthony Richardson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from going up by 30.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Throwing is Williams. He'll get this into the hands of Adunze. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop it well short.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Colts set to take over here offensively. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Richardson off the play fake. That's complete to Pierce. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Now, I'm not putting him in the Hall of Fame, but if you look at the great linebackers in history, they all have that ability to innately sense where a play is going, sometimes even before the ball snaps, and they're there and end up making the play.
Third and 9 here. Richardson working from the gun. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. This is taken around the 12. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Williams. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Good contain. No gain on the screen. It'll bring up 4th down. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. And with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. They run once more with Taylor. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. The Colts on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give to Taylor. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 37. Gay's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know, if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. A little short pass. This is Everett. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Williams. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Williams has taken in by his good tight end. And he will have the Bears' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
Throwing on 1st and 10, Williams. The defense gets a hand on it, but he still grabs it. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Williams going to look to throw again. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 3. Looking to throw is Williams. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go. Here's Williams. And Allen's got it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A pass complete to Adunze. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, it's Williams. Targeting more, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. 1st down. To the air once more, Williams. Buying time to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I like how he hung in there and went through his progressions, but eventually his internal clock went off and told him it was time to make a run for it, and he ends up sliding down with a solid gain.
Williams got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Keenan Allen, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency. Because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
Santos with the extra point, and that trims the lead a bit, but still standing at 26 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. Going to go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Now Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense retakes center stage. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 144 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Up the middle, here's Sermon. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defense in front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now a handoff. Sermon. It was T.J. Edwards who brought him down. 2nd and 9 from the 44. On the handoff, Sermon, and able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. A give for Sermon running right. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. Now this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds, and they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. So well done there, and these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do, and now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Williams now looking to throw on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Hole is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left, and their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time, because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw, it's Williams. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. To the air, Williams. That pass complete to Moore. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Now, 4th quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. To throw, Williams. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. To throw once more, here's Williams. That complete. It's Tyler Scott with it. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 29-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go down at the 28. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Throwing on 2nd down is Williams. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's Williams. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. On is Santos for the Bears field goal. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will narrow this, if that's even the right word, to a 30-point deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. And they'll run with Sermon to begin the drive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. But they run once more with Sermon. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I like to keep carrying it, thank you.
3rd down and 6. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
Hey, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Indianapolis, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Bears, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indianapolis.
Oh, man. I had a feeling this was going to be a boring game. But Caleb Williams went 28 for 46 with 217 passing yards and a touchdown and 5 interceptions. Jeez. His longest pass of the day was 17 yards. And Anthony Richardson went 17 for 25 with 145 passing yards and no touchdowns and no interceptions. And his longest pass of the day was 20 yards. For rushing, Jonathan Taylor had 29 rushing attempts for 146 yards and a touchdown, and his longest run of the day was 61 yards. Damn. DeAndre Swift had 12 rushing attempts for 71 yards and a touchdown, and his longest run of the day was 18 yards. Evan Hull had only 1 rushing attempt for 2 yards and a touchdown. Anthony Richardson had 15 rushing attempts for 91 yards and a touchdown, and his longest run of the day was 16 yards. Keenan Allen had 8 catches for 69 yards and a touchdown, and his longest catch of the day was 11 yards. Quentin Nelson allowed 2 sacks, Darnell Wright allowed a sack, Nate Davis allowed a sack, and Braxton Jones allowed a sack. Defensively, Leatu had a sack, Montez Sweat had a sack, Travis Jones had a sack, Grover Stewart had a sack, and Anthony Jennings had a sack. For punting, Matt Gay had made 4 field goals. His longest field goal was from 37 yards. And Cairo Santos had made only 1 field goal, and that was from 45 yards. For punting, Torrey Taylor had 5 punts for 199 yards, and his longest punt of the day was from 42 yards. Rigoberto Sanchez had four punts for 139 yards, and his longest punt of the day was from 46 yards. For kick returns, Anthony Gould had two kick returns for 48 yards, and his longest return of the day was from 25 yards. And then Khalil Herbert had 6 returns for 137 yards, and his longest return of the day was also from 25 yards. And then lastly, for punt returns, Khalil Herbert only had 2 punt returns for 11 yards, and his longest return of the day was from 70 yards. And that's pretty much like all of the stats from this game, as the Colts absolutely demolished the Chicago Bears at home, 47-17. Oh, dang. An interesting game indeed for the Colts. Alrighty. Now we're gonna do some upgrades real quick. Oop, I'm sorry about that, guys. Had the wrong. I didn't mean to do that. Advance. So the only upgrades will be Josh Downs will be in 80 overall, and Jonathan Taylor will be in 88 overall. It's going. There we go. Yes. Okay. 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 Wait. Where we go? Okay. The Bears. The Bears. All the way to the Bears. There we go. Now we're gonna. Come on. Let's go here now. There we go. Upgrade players. Oh, that looks far. Upgrade players. And the only upgrade that the Bears will need is going to be Noah Sewell, who'll be in 67 overall. So decent upgrade there for the Bears. And then so the next game that will be seemingly will be the Houston Texans versus the Minnesota Vikings, which will be tomorrow night. And that's pretty much going to be the video. So if you guys made this video, I'd like you guys to leave a like, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're on the road to 200 subscribers now. Again, thank you guys so much for more than 50 subscribers. It truly means a lot to me. And yeah, until then, I'll see you guys next time. Have a night, guys.